When we brought you the story of little Portia, you were appalled too. Her mum's recording of a teacher's cruel rant was shocking. What's happened in the months since that incident?
Portia, stop doing it! Portia, stop spitting!
No matter how many times you hear it, it's hard to listen to.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Portia!
What you can't see are the two 5-year-old girls who are copping the abuse. They both have disabilities and are non-verbal.
Why are you eating my puzzle pig?
I know you don't.
Portia Concepcion has Down syndrome, autism and a heart condition.
Hey, get your hands out of your beds!
Riley Dunster has cerebral palsy, autism and is developmentally delayed.
Good, no one wants to hear you for 20 minutes. I want to hear you for 20 minutes, whinging.
They're inside their Year 1 classroom at a special needs unit of Riverstone Public School in Western Sydney, a supposed safe learning environment.
Mum's not here, Dad's not here. You just stuck with me and Claire. Lucky you.
The relentless mistreatment will forever haunt Jason and Janie Concepcion, who confirmed their grave suspicions with this recording.
That's our daughter, that's our child. No one does that to her and we don't just let that slide.
Riley's parents, just as disgusted.
Straight away, we would have had docs on our doorstep if we were treating our child like that. And they were treating her like that. And nothing's been done.
The parents' bravery to publicly expose the chilling abuse prompted the immediate removal of Bronwyn Massey, the main teacher heard on the recording.
Bronwyn Dimity from A Current Affair. Do you have any explanation about the way you treated Portia? Do you accept that your behaviour was unacceptable?
Also sidelined to non-classroom duties, the teacher's aide, Claire Andrews.
They are still working under the department using the taxpayers' money, and they're just not working directly with our children.
Within 24 hours, the New South Wales government made a pre-election promise. Rob Stokes vowing the teachers would never work in a classroom again.
I will do everything I can to ensure that they never work in a New South Wales public school ever again.
So do you declare these two teachers sacked? These families?
As far as I'm concerned, Dimity, these teachers will never work in the teaching service in New South Wales ever again.
Good girl.
Still in limbo, the devastated parents are calling for the new Education Minister, Sarah Mitchell, to honour her predecessor's word, as they continue to wait for the Department of Education to decide what action it will take.
So here we are 6 months on. How are you feeling about the process?
How do they expect people to speak out in the future and stand up for these children when if they don't see that there's a light at the end of that tunnel?
I know what we've been through for the last 5-6 months it's been like a nightmare.
Police were also called in to examine the evidence, but have said no criminal offence could be detected and have handed the matter back to the Department of Education.
How does that sit with you?
We took immediate action based on the realisation that something wasn't right. We don't know what happened before that. Was there something that happened that would have justified criminal charges? We don't know.
It's disappointing, really disappointing.
Both families feel they've been kept in the dark.
I called them to question, why we weren't contacted, what was going on. When he asked who I was, I said, I'm Riley's mother. And then he asked who was Riley. I said, Riley's the other kid on the recording.
Riley, be quiet. Chew your food and be quiet. Chew your food.
The parents also insist systemic changes need to be made to make sure no other child suffers at the hands of their trusted classroom teacher.
From here on forward, what's going to happen? Are you going to make sure that there's going to be monitoring in the school right now? What is it really that's going to protect our children? What assurance can you give all the parents out there that this thing will never happen again?
Thankfully, here at Portia's new school, her parents say she's happy and making good progress. But given the abuse she faced and now Jason and Janie's ongoing battle for justice, they say it will be a long time before they will be able to fully trust their daughter is safe when they send her to school.
On principle, I don't want her to grow up in a world where people can do that and get away with it. Something has to happen. That's the best I can do as a parent, right? Maybe something happens, maybe something doesn't happen. But it will not be as a result of my wife and I not trying.
Both the New South Wales Education Department and the Minister declined our requests for an interview while the investigation is ongoing. They've assured us there will be an outcome and we'll be holding them to that. Those statements are on our website.